Emma loved collecting antique dolls. One day, while browsing a quaint old shop, she found a beautiful porcelain doll with glassy blue eyes and an elaborate Victorian dress. The shopkeeper warned her that the doll was rumoured to be cursed, but Emma brushed it off, excitedly adding it to her collection. That night, she placed the doll on a shelf in her bedroom and went to bed. Around midnight, she was awakened by soft creaking noises. Groggy and curious, she turned on her bedside lamp. The doll was no longer on the shelf. It was sitting on her dresser, its glassy eyes staring directly at her. Unease prickled her skin, but she convinced herself that she must have moved it and forgotten. She put the doll back on the shelf and returned to bed. Moments later, she heard the creaking again, followed by a soft giggle. Heart pounding, she looked around. The doll was now sitting on her bed, its eyes gleaming in the dim light. Emma's fear turned to panic. She grabbed the doll and ran to the living room, intending to throw it away. As she reached the front door, the doll's head turned slowly, its eyes locking onto hers. It whispered in a child's voice, "Don't leave me, Emma." Emma screamed and flung the doll into a closet, slamming the door shut. She backed away, trembling, trying to calm her racing heart. She decided to stay on the couch for the rest of the night. As the first light of dawn filtered through the windows, Emma cautiously approached the closet. She opened the door, only to find it empty. The doll was gone. Relieved but still shaken, she convinced herself it had all been a bad dream. Just then, she felt a tiny hand clutch her ankle. She looked down in horror to see the doll, its face twisted into a sinister grin. "You can't get rid of me," it hissed. Emma's scream echoed through the house as the doll dragged her into the darkness, the front door slamming shut behind her. The next morning, the house was eerily silent. The doll, now back on the shelf, had a new, terrifying addition to its collection, a tiny porcelain figure of Emma.